Welcome to Garden Luxe, where timeless elegance meets outdoor serenity. Today, we'll explore European-inspired garden decor with luxurious patios, artistic sculptures, and lush greenery. Let your imagination bloom through every scene. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more breathtaking garden inspiration, right here on Garden Luxe. A limestone patio glows under the soft golden light, framed by a trellis covered in blooming wisteria. The flowers cascade gently over cream-toned pavers, creating a romantic canopy above wrought iron lounge chairs. Scents of lavender and rosemary fill the air, carried by a warm and whispering breeze. A marble fountain sits in the center of a shaded courtyard, surrounded by olive trees with silvery leaves. Water trickles from a cherub statue, echoing softly against mossy stone walls. Ivy clings to aged stucco, while citrus trees release a zesty fragrance under the Mediterranean blue sky. Cobblestone paths radiate from a central sundial, forming perfect symmetry across a tranquil European garden. Boxwood hedges sculpted into spheres enclose flower beds rich with purple salvia and soft pink peonies. The air shimmers under the midday sun, creating a play of shadow and light across the stones. Terraced gardens cascade along a gentle hillside, bordered by carved limestone balustrades. Each tier reveals fountains surrounded by lavender bushes and potted sage. Linen canopies flutter above mosaic tables where candle lanterns flicker. The sound of trickling water harmonizes with distant birdsong in this layered outdoor escape. Beneath a vine-covered pergola, a stone dining table glows in twilight. An iron chandelier, entwined with green leaves, hangs above the setting. Bougainvillea blooms spill from above in vivid pink. Gravel paths curve around the space, where floral-patterned cushions rest atop rattan chairs. It feels timeless, serene, and lush. A classical pavilion stands at the edge of a clipped lawn, its archways framing the evening light. The colonnade reflects golden tones as garden spheres mirror the sky. Orange blossoms mix with lily scents, floating on a gentle breeze that stirs tall ornamental grasses at the edge. A secluded nook hides behind high stone walls, wrapped in jasmine and ivy. A weathered bench draped with linen offers quiet comfort beside a moss-lined water basin. White camellias bloom nearby, and soft sunlight filters through olive branches, warming the rustic textures of ancient garden stonework. Roses, verbena, and lavender bloom in raised beds within a romantic French courtyard. Brick borders add warmth to the floral tones. Wrought iron chairs sit under a scalloped parasol, where linen napkins and a ceramic pitcher rest. Bees hover nearby, and faint chimes drift in the soft morning air. On an Italian veranda, marble floors gleam beneath arched columns that overlook a sunken garden. Symmetrical cypress trees rise on either side, casting elongated shadows. A stone fountain bubbles in the center, surrounded by white gravel and deep green foliage. The entire space radiates stillness and harmony. In a sculpted parterre, manicured hedges form scrolling shapes around patches of blooming foxglove and salvia. Wrought iron trellis supports flowering vines, while small statues peer from leafy corners. Each element is positioned with elegance, creating a rhythmic balance of structure, color, and texture across the lush garden floor. A pale travertine patio hosts a quiet lounge framed by olive branches. Sage-colored cushions line wrought iron settees, and citronella candles flicker beside terracotta jars, planted with feathered grasses. The scene is calm and grounding, filled with textures of linen, stone, and warm Mediterranean earth. The terrace stretches from a Georgian conservatory, where large windows reflect sunlight over the lawn. Terracotta pots brim with herbs, and a toile-upholstered settee rests nearby. A marble table glistens with crystal glasses and sliced lemons, surrounded by white shutters and climbing clematis vines. A central stone fountain anchors a gravel courtyard enclosed by ivy-covered walls. Ivory hydrangeas bloom around antique urns, and garden lanterns cast subtle shadows. The gravel crunches underfoot as you move past time borders toward a quiet alcove filled with aged statuary and flowering myrtle. A garden path of Belgian bricks leads past classical busts placed in recessed niches. Each sculpture is lit softly by hidden solar lights, their faces half in shadow. The scent of mint and blooming gardenia drifts in the air, while tree branches sway gently above. At a path's intersection, a marble lion fountain lies reclined, its mouth spilling water into a round stone basin. Lavender and thyme circle the structure, releasing fragrance as the breeze passes. The lion's sculpted features glow in the afternoon sun, surrounded by rustling greenery and quiet elegance. Terracotta floors stretch beneath a canopy of grapevines, where heavy fruit clusters sway gently overhead. A rustic stone table is set with linen runners and ceramic bowls. Antique lanterns hang between vines, glowing as twilight approaches. The scent of crushed herbs fills the peaceful Mediterranean setting. A hidden terrace appears behind a garden arch, framed by climbing vines and flanked by tall stucco walls. An iron daybed rests beneath the foliage, its cushions patterned in Provençal florals. Glazed pots filled with lemon trees bring brightness and fragrance to the cool, shaded retreat. A garden room opens onto sculpted lawns, where white linen flags flutter above cafe tables. Inside, the space features terracotta tile floors and whitewashed beams. Outside, dogwood trees flower beside iron stools and painted planters. The scene evokes a quiet spring morning filled with charm and elegance. A grand garden pathway, lined with towering plane trees, leads toward a sculpted water feature surrounded by columns. Lavender fields bloom at the base, and sunlight dapples the stone underfoot. The perspective draws the eye forward, while distant benches beneath arched arbors invite quiet rest. A formal rose garden blooms behind wrought iron fencing, filled with blush, ivory, and apricot petals. Gravel paths meander between the beds, leading toward a central limestone gazebo. Petals drift in the breeze, and golden afternoon light bathes the scene in warmth and floral fragrance. Thank you for joining us on this visual escape into refined European garden elegance. If you enjoyed the textures, colors, and cinematic beauty, let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe to Garden Luxe for more enchanting garden decor ideas that inspire your next outdoor dream space. See you soon.